Good evening, guys. How you doing tonight? I see we got John in there. Welcome to the party. And Chet and Lance is here. Dorkosaurus is here. Stephen Kessel also in the house. Welcome to the party. We're gonna what are we gonna do tonight? We're gonna work on a few different things, kind of catch you up on a couple things, and yeah, see how it goes. Yeah, Kevin Smith beat Kevin Smith to the chat. I don't know where he's at. He's probably out looking at chasing around that speed bump again. And we'll start off. Keep Papa Z in your prayers. His wife passed away this week. Sorry for that. I know she's been sick for a long time, but it still sucks no matter what. Um, and also, Papa seems to be doing well after his surgery. Brian seems to be doing well after his surgery. Chet seems to be doing well after his surgery. Donnie is doing well. He's doing his uh, testing again. Hopefully it all turns out well. And yeah, and my mom is in hospice, so that is what that is. Her mind is gone. Her body just doesn't know to shut down yet. So hey Ken, yeah, I know she's been sick for a while, and they've been in the hospital for a couple of weeks with seizures and whatnot. But yeah, she passed away a couple days ago, and our hearts and prayers are out to him and his family. Um, hey Dave Markey, how you doing? Let's where do we want to start? Where do we want to start? We can start with the War Eagle. I still have not picked out a paint scheme yet for it, but I do have um, the chassis is pretty much done. The engine is installed. This little guy here is the coil wire. I got to. I'm decided I'm going to put a regular coil or an MSD box on here. On that, I'm not quite sure of. Underside, just done a basic paint job on the underside. The interior is finished. Uh, we painted that red. Those are the new 3D printed seat belts from STS, and they're kind of nice. They're kind. I want to say they're a little bit of a pain, but not too bad. Once you peel them off, they want to curl up really bad. So you're kind of fighting the curl until you get them into place and glued down, glued where you want them. But they are nice for the 3D, and then you get a whole bunch of different brands for the belts, so you can put the Simpsons or whatever you want on there on those. And then obviously, since War Eagle's a Firebird, we threw a Firebird decal on the back package tray of it, and we got our roll cages in there, dashes in. We used a 3D printed shifter in there. I don't know how you can see. There it is, right there. Um, my camera doesn't like doing close-ups, but yeah, that's what we're at on where we're at on that. I just painted the wheels for it, uh, and the barrels still need another uh, coat of the silver. They've got the gloss black on them, and I have to spray the chrome on those. The same on the wheels for the Super B. But we can show you where we're at on that. We're basically ready to put this in the paint booth. And here's our hood for it. Hey Toasty, how you doing? It's got the pickle fork, trident, pitchfork, whatever, however you want to call it. Hood that Don printed for me. We scratch built the wing, and it's we're matching this to a Pro Street version of one I saw a picture of on the internet. Had the aftermarket wing on the Super B, so that's what we're calling it, the Super B, because it's got the wing on it. We do have that ready to go. Move this, put it there. I got too much stuff here going. I started working on the interior for it. It's going to be kind of a racing white on the interior. We've got the black carpeting in, got the console painted black. Got to start on, I work on the dash this evening, kind of that plan. We got the double overhead cam, super stocker Hemi in there, and that fits wedged, get that nice wedged in there. Makes definitely nice full engine bay. And then on we painted it, and it's not even in there yet. It's just sitting there. I can pull it out. We got it wired with a Morgan distributor on it. And again, I got to make an MSD box for this one. I don't have any MSD boxes right now, so I'll have to make a couple of those up. The chassis, we did the basic black chassis, and did the Pro Street framing all in silver on that. So that's where we're at on that one. And so we're going to work on the interior of that one tonight. Seats are painted, the steering wheel's painted, all that good stuff. Got our first Pinewood Derby car going. Here, let's do this so you can see it better. Been sanding on it, shot a little primer on it for a guide coat so I could see where we're at. I get it sanded a little bit smoother, and then I'll put some filler. I have grain filler from my guitar building stuff. I'll put that in there and get this all the grain sealed, get it sanded again and primed, and get it painted, and it should have just as smooth as glassy finish as their plastic cars. So that's where we're at on that one. Light back on. And one other thing, since it is Wednesday, and kind of in the community, we have. Let me turn this back. I should turn this back off for this. What did you buy Wednesday? And this is just a hint of an upcoming project. And that's all we're going to say about that right now. It's an upcoming project. I'm sure you guys can probably figure what that's for. Yeah, that's a nice one. I've got one of the stock blocks. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do one from start. This one was a pre-shaped body, and then I've got another one. It's the funny car that I'm planning on doing 3. It's called grain fill. It's an acrylic. I'll go grab it. It's Aqua Coat clear grain filler, and it kind of looks like a paste. Now the light comes back on. Kind of looks like a paste, and you smush it on there with like an old credit card or a Bondo scraper, rubber straight edge, and you're forcing that into the grain. Then you let it dry, and you come back and sand it, and it'll fill all the grain pores so that you can get a nice smooth. Hey, Jason. Nice smooth, almost a glass finish. So when I do that, then I'll lay a coat of filler primer on it, sand that smooth, and then once we paint it, you won't even be tell that it's actually made of wood. It will be, especially after you get a nice clear gloss coat on it. There we go. This poor old lamp is about to die. Probably gonna be one of my upcoming purchases. Will be a new light for the bench, because that one's on its last legs. I've had it for about 20 years, so definitely got my money's worth out of it. And one other thing, for the what did you buy Wednesday type deal. In fact, I haven't even opened it up yet. I kind of had an idea and or saw some, I don't even remember about this. And I thought I would give it a try. Get it unwrapped here. This is a peel and stick black suede. To use for, I'm going to try using it for carpeting. Instead of blocking or whatever, you just use some tape to make a template of your interior bucket or floor. Transfer it to this stuff, cut it out, and then glue this in there. And it's what it is a repair kit for car seats. So I'm looking forward to trying that out, see how that works for doing the carpeting. See if it looks better than the felt. I think it's going to have I put more in scale grain to it for the carpeting than the felt does, but I'm not unhappy at all with the felt results. I mean, it does look like carpet. It looks more like a shag carpet in there, but yeah. So I'm not unhappy with the felt. But if the suede works better, then I think that may be the way for me to go. Yeah, Brian had his surgery yesterday, I believe, and he said everything went good. Oh, there he is. There he is. Surgery went well. Follow up today was good as well. Cool. There's some good news in our world. Okay. So that's what I bought, what I'm building on, working on. So I got all the wheels and stuff I've been working on this afternoon, getting it painted. That's the centers for the Super B, and then where's the other ones? They should be dry enough now. There's the centers for the War Eagle Firebird. If I can turn them around here. That's the centers for those. And then the barrels and the wheels or tires are over here as well. I just painted those and the brake rotors. But the barrels and the brake rotors we're going to be hitting with some Air Beast Super Chrome. I'm going to want to try this stuff out. I'm kind of playing with different chromes to see what I like. Apparently, from what I've seen, this stuff is pretty good over the chrome, over any shiny gloss surface, and it's a lacquer, so that means it's more stable, so you can clear over it or do candy work over it and all that kind of stuff, supposedly. So we're going to try that out on those wheels. Okay. Hey, Linda's in here. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, I think it would be, Brian. I mean, they'd probably have to put my ass out. I don't think I could sit there and let them do it if I was even semi awake. I made that mistake of turning down sedation when they had to scope my bladder. That was definitely a wrong move on my part. Anyway, for the Super B, we got a set of raised decals for it. He's got lots of stuff, detailed decals. Got both wood grain, black and silver. Dash panels, console panels. This one has it has the wraparound stripe for the back as well as the C stripes in the black. And it's got another sheet that has all our little Super Bs, valve, or not valve cover, breather top decals, wood grain version of all the dash panels, the gauges, bunch of the under hood badging. It also has the regular stock coronet dash speedometer gauge, the big wide one. Got the 500 tags if you're doing the 446 pack. It's got the 500 badges. Got a nice big Hemi. And Mopar, it's got the Pentastars for the fender. Got all the like the trim, door locks, radio buttons, core, all the little everything you'd want. Decals for the door cards, the whole ball of wax. So we're gonna be using these. Got decals for the window cranks. Pretty much everything you'd want. So that's yeah. When I get them, I just get a hold of what's his name, John or Joe. It's Joe something. Raised Decals North America. If you want to order them, get them from him. You get them a lot quicker because he does they do like a monthly bulk order to him from Ray, who's over in the Netherlands. It takes a lot longer to get them, and then since they're shipping them in bulk, the shipping isn't near as much, or the import tariffs is not as high, and you're going to pay, I think $30. I think I paid $30 for that set, $35, something like that. Okay. Let's see. The only thing I don't like about them is that they don't have instructions. So, not being too Comet or Coronet / Superbird, Super B knowledgeable. I'm not 100% sure where even all this stuff goes. I mean, some of it I know I can figure out. But some of it I have no clue. Let's see. What I need to do is Google some interior pictures. That's what I need to do. Some of them tell you what they are, but a lot of them don't. Yeah, check that Raised Decal North America. I can tell you what the guy's name is. I just don't know right off the top of my head. It's first time I ordered decals from Ray. I ordered them from the Netherlands. and it took forever. It took like 6 months to get them. And finally, I got a hold of a guy that's doing it here in the U.S., and he got a hold of them, and I got them like 3 days later. Name is. Find him. He's in my chat list. His name is Joe Morgan on Facebook. He runs Raise Decals America or USA, whatever. He's the one to get a hold of to get the Raise Decals as quickly as possible. That was Joe Morgan. Yeah, Papa's got his gummies going, so. Heaven help us when if he starts. He already slurs when he types. So let's see what happens. Okay. Door trim. Door trim bottom. Well, you can't see the bottom anyway. Door trim top. Okay. Let's start with the dash stuff. I think I'm going to do the wood grain. I think we're going to do the wood grain. Yeah, he sent me some pictures of the body of the GTO. It's looking pretty good. The best way to do that is grind. I used the scriber and scribed around the inside edge of the grill all the way around. and then to cut them out, and then I kind of sanded the back smooth, and then glued the photo etch on from the back. Hey, Marcy. Put you back over here out of the way. Okay, let me open up my email. He said he sent me some pictures. Yep, there they are. Right on cue. Waiting for him to load. Okay, share right here. Thanks, Marcy. Yeah, I don't get nothing out of it, but it helps you guys. Uh, got a coupon code for you guys, and then I mean, I like the stuff, so that's why we do it. Okay, here is John's GTO, the body, and then that is sharp as hell. That is very, very, very nice. Yeah, it's gonna look awesome when it's done. Hey, Bruce, how you doing? Yeah, guys, if you don't remember, he had to recover from a major paint almost paint disaster when he when he dropped it, when he's right after he put the gold base coat on, and I had to recover from that. Yeah, I'd like to get up to that Detroit show. New blade. Need a new blade. Hey, Sluggo. There's one. For a minute. I think Kevin's going to that show in Ohio. Plastic Undercover or something like that is the name of that show he goes to. I don't remember. Okay, 2 down, 2,000 to go. Don't sell yourself short, Ken. You do damn fine work yourself. We can't do, make it a little easier. Get things up. They're so small. Okay. Okay. Let those dry. There he is. Hey Scott, how's things doing on the other side of the planet? Okay, let that sit for a minute. We'll work on the console piece. Gotta be careful because Joe wants the white stripes that I'm not using, so I gotta be careful not to mess them up. You need to get somebody to print up do 3D prints of the Hurst his and her shifters. That would be really cool for this kind of stuff. Let's split that. Okay. Nobody does quality work anymore. Hey, hey, hey. Scott is from down under. I think he's on the. Don't quote me. I think he's on East Coast. No, he's on the west. I think he's on the west in Western Australia. You're just one sub away from 200. Well, let's get Scott that sub. He deserves it. He does the live show on Wednesdays, Wednesday in Australian time, and he's on Little Histories lives all the time. He simulcasts those. Oh, yard work. Well, no, I don't do yard work no more either. That I don't do, but that's not because I don't want to. Because my body says you don't do that no more. Yeah, I love working outdoors. In fact, my high school job was working for the state and at the local historical site doing groundskeeping and maintenance. I enjoyed it. Made enough money during the summer that I didn't have to work during the school year. those rivets in a little bit. They won't stay up. Tighten it up. Oh, use white tape? It's just the rivet itself was loose. I just mashed it with my pliers because they wouldn't stay up. Okay. Right. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I had to do that on Bruce's live. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Went in and nothing would work. No sound, no microphone, no nothing. All I had was picture, and I had to go back in and had to reboot my computer before I could get it to work. My first was my parents bought me one that signed me up for that the Young Modelers Club thing. You got the once a month you got the kit from them. It could be usually like Revell and Aurora kits, stuff like that. The first one came with a package of testers, enamel paints, like the 8 paint set, one brush. I built a lot of the Limburg kits. These pictures of the stash. Okay. Worst flash I did was I did some of those die cast, AMT die cast car kits back in the 70s where they had the die cast bodies and plastic parts, and those bodies were just one giant flash. Probably the worst kit I ever built would have been the Airfix Corsair. That thing was horrible. The good thing about it was the decals. No, Kevin's working on the Oldsmobile and Chet's working on that Willys. What's everybody else working on?
Hey, Bob.
Lucy, how you doing?
I'm fat and sassy. I got done eating supper.
Uh-huh. I haven't
I
even thought
see.
about supper yet.
I see the chat's just a moving. Hello, everybody in the chat. Kevin, Toasty. Ooh, even Joey's in there. Marcy. I said hi to Marcy earlier.
Yep. Jason was in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still is. Ken is in there.
Hey, the guy from Down Under's here.
Yep.
How's Scott doing?
He's trolling for subscriptions.
Is he?
Yep.
I'm already subscribed.
We got him a few.
That's good. Well, it's good to hear from you, Marcy.
Yeah, as of yesterday, I guess my mom was officially in hospice now, so still in the same place, just a different wing of the nursing home.
Yeah.
It's a Galaxy limited kit, but will be just as the same. Cool.
Hi, Lance. I guess I'm going to be wearing Uncle Brucey forever. That's okay. We can take it.
Yeah, one of Papa Z's skeletons fit perfectly in my 12 scale Camaro. So there's one sitting in the seat there, and I had to bend him and cut him and modify him a little bit to go from standing to sitting. But yep,
Yeah, he's a little on the stiff side.
yeah.
I glued a magnet to the back of his head so I hang him on my toolbox.
This one, yeah. This
Yeah,
is my
everybody needs
first.
to keep Papa
Yeah,
Z in your prayers too.
this is my first time he stays here. We modified him a bit too. There's Darren. Hey Darren, how are you tonight?
There, I think I got my volume on. I'm all right. How about you guys?
All right. Don't worry, Darren. I had to turn my volume all the way up too.
Yeah, I just looked and it was on mute. I was like, wow. I don't know what I was doing the last time I was on my computer then. That's kind of scary. So what's going on, guys?
Just going.
Doing.
Just doing.
What's up, Kevin, Chester, Sluggo, Darren McGavin? I don't know who Darren McGavin is, Night Stalker. I know Richard Ramirez, but Mill Creek. Yeah. Yeah, just had a big day. Took Kane's older brother Mason fishing today, so we were out on the boat all day doing that. And now working on I moved my camera, so bear with me. 132nd Atlantis snapper body drag car or
Cool.
funny car. Yep. My camera's all backwards on me, so it makes me
You can go into the settings and mirror your image.
Mirror it, you say?
Yeah, you can go into the settings.
Will that turn it around for me?
Yep.
Because it feels ass backwards on me right now. Visual effects, camera, mirror.
Just at the bottom.
That's better. All right, there we go.
Right is left and left is right still, but at least it looks right on your screen.
Got it. No, it was a great day. Had a good time. Hey, how you doing? Malba in retirement. Love your videos, man. I love that powerful 80s music you have at the beginning of your videos now. I said the one time I feel like jumping on my old mongoose and just hitting some jumps and everything while listening to it. Gives me a big adrenaline rush.
Yeah, Darren McGavin was in one of those detective stories in the 70s.
Oh, was it? I'll have to look
Yeah.
that up.
He was an actor.
He was the father. That was the father on Christmas Story. His name's Darren, really? Huh. Chester, this is one of the Atlantis Camaro 132nd snap kits is what that is. I bought a whole ton of those when they came out because my childhood days popped up because, man, these are what I learned on when I was a kid. These came out, or I guess they were out, but that's what I learned to build on was these and the old I think it was Monogram snap together custom vans. Those are really cool. The green and yellow ones had little banana stickers and stuff. So yeah, I got plus of course the 148 scales, all those little cars. Yup. Yeah, you're welcome. Like I said, I love that music. I don't know how you did it, but that's cool.
Scott Joy is now a new subscriber. Cool member. He's a
Hey,
minion.
Scott.
He's a minion.
A minion, huh?
Yeah. That means he gets to see the videos I put out a day earlier, but since he's in Australia, it's actually like 2 days earlier.
Yeah. Is that where you're from, Scott? Is he Australian?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We.
Yeah, I won't use any of the little Australian what do I want to say, things that I know, like another shrimp on the Barbie and that kind of garbage.
The land where everything will kill you and the water in your toilet spins backwards.
That would be
Hey,
kind of
Tasmania. Sorry, Scott.
Tasmania. He's from Tasmania?
Yeah.
I'm planning out my trip for out west, and I'm going to hit some hobby shops along the way that I can find. I see there's a couple in Vegas I'm going to go to, so I'll hit some coverage in there, then some along the way too.
How far west you going? All the way to the west coast, or just stop to?
We are, when I leave, I'm stopping in Chicago first, outside Chicago. My wife's aunt lives out that way, and not too far from Bob Peterson. So I'm going to try to meet up with him for maybe a drink and a couple laughs together or something. From there, we're staying there for 2 days and then running about 10 hours. And I'm going through Lincoln. I'm kind of hoping the museum's open, but it has short hours, I see. So we're stopping in Grand Island, Nebraska overnight. And I think they got a hobby town, so we'll check that out. Then the next day we get up and we're going to book it all the way to Glenwood Springs, Colorado. So it will be Friday, Labor Day weekend, and I want to try to get through Denver before rush hour because we're going about an hour west of Denver where we're staying for a couple days. And I don't know if there's any hobby shops in that area. None I could see, but there's a few. And ultimately after that, we're going to Vegas. We're going to hang out in Vegas for a week.
The big one.
And then go down.
Hobbies.
What's that?
The big one in Denver was Caboose Hobbies, but I don't think they're open anymore. I'm not 100%
Caboose. I did not see that. There was a bunch in Denver that I saw. They have like 3 hobby towns in Denver. I don't. It depends on what time I'm going through Denver and the traffic, because I don't want to get caught up in traffic there. So we'll see about that. But once we get to Vegas, stay there for 5 days. We're going to go down to 66, but we were going to go into California to LA and all the way out to Santa Monica, but we're just not doing it this time. I think I don't really want to drive in California that far. So we're going to pick up 66 down by Needles, California, right on the corner of it, and start like at Oatman, Arizona, which is where all the wild burros still are in the streets and stuff like that, and bring 66 back. So see how we're doing on time and try to get to St. Louis, and then probably kind of try to get home, because we're only 8 hours. I think it's 8-hour drive from St. Louis, so that's not too bad. You betcha, Sluggo. I saw there's some hobby shops in Lincoln. I really want to go to that museum, but it depends on if I get there. They close at 4:30, so I'd like to at least give myself an hour, and I don't know if it's feasible for me to get there in that time that day. If it is, I'm definitely going there. And if I don't, I think I'm going to plan some local guys from this area. They don't come on here, but there's a few good builders and real hobbyists from this area. Maybe we will make an overnight trip and go out there. So I definitely want to go there sometime. You can't hit everything on 66, can you? I mean, we're kind of picking and choosing, because if you try to hit it all, you need about 20 some days, it looks like.
Well, parts of it don't even exist anymore. It's all been swallowed up by I-44.
Right. I know we want to hit, what is it, Oatman, that store, Kingsman, and then north of Kingsman, we do want to do that loop of that old section through Peach Springs and stuff like that. Yeah. We're going to try to plan about 5 hours of driving each day, maybe. Good Lord, I would not want to do it on a motorcycle, especially if it was hot. I wanted to take my GS, but man, no air conditioning and the way gas is, it would be extremely expensive trip, and my wife won't be. Whenever she rides it, she's always like, when's this car going to shift? I'm like, honey, it shifted through all the gears a long time ago. So what you working on tonight, Bob?
A lot of it is the service roads, either north or south service road is actually the old highway.
That's, yeah. I bought a book on some of that stuff, so. Or you could take the train, Sluggo. That is true. Model builder. What is your first name, anyways? I met you in Saginaw, and I don't remember what your first name was. And I apologize. I am horrible about that. I have to learn somebody's name usually like 2-3 times, and then it catches on, like first names.
Model building and retirement. That's Ken.
Ken. Okay. I apologize. Thank you. Gotcha. What are you working on tonight, Bob?
I'm working on a whole boatload of stuff, but right this second I'm working on the Super B on the interior.
Oh, okay.
But I'm also working on the Pinewood Derby car
I
and
saw that.
the
Yeah.
War Eagle. I've got basically before I came on, I painted did all the painting on the first round of painting on the wheels for both of them.
Okay. Now, are you running one, or you just building it for fun? You in a build for that or something?
No, just I found the Super B. I found a picture on the internet and I was just intrigued by it,
Oh yeah.
and I decided to build it.
Yep, I
And it's
remember
basically
that.
a 70 Coronet Super B that had a wing on it.
Yeah, I remember taking that picture and showing it to my buddy, he's a Mopar, kind of a Mopar god up here in this area. He's got about
The
half a dozen.
Trident pickle fork, pitchfork, whatever you want to call it,
That's
built for it.
cool.
That Don printed for me. So I'm just replicating that picture. Not the
Yeah,
Grove Street version of it, but
sure.
yeah. And the War Eagle is that Cafe Racer Firebird. And then, well, most of you guys weren't here when I started. I got another project coming up very, very, very soon.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing, I'll just give you one quick hint of what it is.
I gotta do a little wet soon. I gotta go get me a little bowl of water.
That goes in it.
Hey, Brian. I just seen you on here, by the way.
Yeah, Marcy got it. Hit.
So you got your surgery done, huh? That's good.
It wouldn't be 100 years of Pontiac group build if I didn't build kit.
Be right back.
I got it off eBay as an open box kit. Had two pieces missing, but both of them I can replace. So not a big deal. So yeah, that's the work in progress. Here's the wheels for the Super B.
Oh yeah.
Those are 4-piece wheels for that. And I got the wheels for War Eagle right there. The centers on both of them are going to be aluminum. And I got the tires and the barrels and the center caps and the brakes and stuff all still sitting over the paint booth. I painted them right before we came on air. And in my Pinewood Derby car, I've got it sanded and I've done pretty much all the filler on it. I just got to put some grain fill on it to fill in all the pores of the grain. And it's sanded and primed one more time, and then we'll be ready to put some paint on that one.
Yeah, Jeff, I'm sure it will be fine. I am really looking forward to it. It's supposed to come tomorrow. I'm sure it will be just fine, man. And I'll let you know as soon as I get it, okay? Now, was that a pre-cut body, or did you cut that yourself, Bob?
This is one of the pre-cuts.
Yeah,
I got the other one kind too. In fact, I got 3 of them. I got one of the blanks I'm going to do, and I got 2 pre-cuts that I'm going to do.
Is that a build-off you're doing with somebody?
No, it's just a group build. I mean,
Okay.
pretty much all of us either built one as a kid or helped your kid build one when he was a kid. And if you did build it as a kid, you know, it's kind of a chance to revisit and see how much better you could do at it now. But there are actual college engineering programs where they build them to see how fast and efficient they can possibly make them. There's actually adult classes in for the Cub Scout ones where
Yeah.
they do like they call the Outlaw series, where you could do anything you want as long as it meets weight. You can have
I
different wheels. You can have ball bearing axles. You can have whatever you want as long as it makes weight.
yeah, I've got a I was kind of big in those. I had three state championships in Michigan when I was 8, 9, and 10 for them. Um, won my division, and then had to go on from there to state finals and stuff. So it was okay. I took first, second my first 2 years. My last year, I took third place in finals. But here is one of my originals that I built when I was a kid. I still got it, and that's a Oldsmobile stripe on it for real. This my mom's ex-husband worked at Oldsmobile, and the paint was a painter for there, so he brought home stripe for me. But yeah, this one was my last one. I don't know what happened to my first two.
Oh, a second. I had myself on big screen. Let me get you up.
Oh,
So
okay.
everybody else can see.
There you go. Yeah. That was the last one I built when I was 10 when I did that one. Then recently, in the last few years, I built these two. This one I won the adult class with when my son was in Boy Scouts. He's 36 now, so he was. So that was quite a long time ago when I did that. Then I built this one with my nephew here. Quite a few years ago too. So those are the ones I've got.
Yeah.
And I've got a couple kits yet to build someday. I was hoping Kane would want to do one someday.
Jason put his video up yesterday. The same thing. He had all the ones from. He had the ones from when he was a kid, and he had the ones from when the son was a kid. And he had all kinds of wheels and all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh yeah. Now look at this old guy. This one's. I did not build this one. This was at a flea market I bought years ago, and it's a true Pinewood Derby. This has these old little nail groove tires. This had to have been, I'm guessing, from the real early 70s, maybe 60s.
Yeah, in the 70s, they had separate axle pieces. The wood.
Did they?
The axles were separate.
Yeah, see the bottom, that's blocks of wood, and I think these are actually nails. I bought it out of respect that was some kid's, some kid who's older than me, just to bring home, put on the shelf. I should get one out and build it. I've got a couple pre-kits or pre-cuts.
There's no end date on it. It just runs till everybody's done. It wants to do it, and I'm probably going to try to have at least 2 of them ready for X and put them on the table. That one.
Yeah. Somewhere I got a newspaper clipping of me in the paper from when I was a kid, about the write-up when I went on to the state finals.
No, you can just build your own, Kevin. That's the way. I mean, back in the day when I was a kid, half of those cars were built by the dads anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe the kid painted it, maybe. chance to revisit memories and stuff. Yeah. So now they've got adult classes. A lot of the areas do. And the outlaw class, you could do whatever you want to the car. You get ball bearings, special axles, special tires, everything. As long as it still meets the 5 ounce
Really?
restriction, you can do whatever you want to it. I mean, there's a ton of stuff on like Amazon, add-on parts and
Yeah, there
updates and
is.
stuff you can get for them. We don't see any makes a kit. It's not expensive. It's like $25 to build a Pinewood Derby version of a Cobra. Got fenders that glue on and all that, the whole works. Yeah, we never had soapbox derby around here. When I was that age, I lived in Wyoming, and we were in the plains. There were no hills to roll the car down. Yeah, Hobby Lobby did have them, but they were gotten rid of them just recently. You catch them,
Yeah,
I
I
have
put a
some of the
bunch
stuff
of
still on
clearance.
clearance. They quit carrying it. No, I know. Well, my dad.
I don't know if
when I
Michael
did
still
mine,
has them or not.
I wasn't allowed to use the power tools, so anything that had that, like using the bandsaw or anything like that, he did for me. But I drew out the design on the side of the wood. Yeah, a lot of the real hobby shops, yeah. Of course, Mark Twain. I went to Mark Twain the other day. They don't have any. They stock them, but they only stock them seasonally. They didn't have any right now. And Willis Phoenix, who makes Pinewood Derby cars, they're just about 40 miles from me, down at Lake Ozark. And if you get into closer to the bigger cities, most of them have scouting shops, which are run by Boy Scouts themselves, and they have them in there. Window cranks. I just thought it would be a fun thing to do. And if people want to join, they can. If they don't, that's okay too. I think it's going to be a blast. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, if you look at a lot of the times, we stress over paint jobs we think are terrible that are probably better than 9/10 of the cars at the SEMA shows and at Wriggler and all that kind of stuff. They probably have finer, smoother paint jobs than those cars do. I've seen cars that have won best of show in the full size cars that have orange peel that would make a modeler just freak out. size we work in, we get hyper focused on it. And you guys don't see as much, but you see that I get a car done in 10 or 12 days. That's probably got 60 to 70 hours worth of work on it. This is like my job. I get up and have breakfast and sit down here, and I work part of the day and have lunch and sit back down and work part of the day and have dinner, and then maybe I'll go watch some TV. Maybe I'll come back down here. Never know. With Bruce a lot, we're on the evenings probably 3 or 4 nights a week, Friday nights a week.
Yeah, I'm doing body work again. I hate body work.
Yeah.
Literally hate it. Hate it for real. Hate it on models. Yeah, I always find myself doing this shit.
Hey, Walt. Next time builds is Walt.
Hey, Walt. How you doing?
Yeah, baby bath. It's just easier to get this little tub out. It works good.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do it, I might as well get in, huh?
Yeah, I got like that. It's like a shoebox. That's a hospital tub there. I can tell that.
Yeah.
But yeah, even like grab it. My tank of death is an old one of the old one of the Hobby Lobby clear cases that had a big scratch in it when I bought it.
Oh yeah.
That became my tank of death because it's obviously just the right size to fit a car body in.
Never thought of that. They're only $6.99.
Yeah, that one I got that one and I didn't know it had a big scratch in it. Rather than take it back, I
It's
filled
an
it up with
awesome
Elmer's
idea.
alcohol, and that's my tank of death where models go to die.
Well, you can see through it and see when it's almost done.
Yeah, as long as you don't stir it up because it's got about an inch of silt in the bottom of it right now.
That's my screw ups logo. As usual. It's alright though.
3 Spikes Railroad. I don't know that one. Hello, how are you doing tonight? Welcome to the party.
What's up, Jimmy?
Jimmy floating around there. Yeah, the tank of death. I don't have to use it too often. Usually I know
that'd
right
be a
away when I
Bruce.
painted something if it's bad. I can drop it right in there before the paint even dries and it comes off in 20 or 30 minutes. I've only had the long-term soak, probably 1 or 2 builds that I've ever done. They were just so bad. Yep, we got Bruce in the house. We got me, we got Darren. All right, Jason, have a good night. Tell Brenda we're thinking about her.
So I'm looking.
And we're still in this topsy-turvy world where I'm building Mopars and Jason's building GM cars. You know, dogs and cats will be living together.
Nice logo. I'm going to step over to the paint booth for a few minutes. So, let you guys
Yep,
be a little
Jason's
boy.
doing a GM and I'm doing a Mopar.
I'm doing GM / Mopar. Got a Hemi in it. Yeah, I'm gonna step over the paint booth for a minute, or paint table.
That's what Don sent. Don sent me something. I'm afraid to look. No, probably definitely not safe for air. Looks like I had the popular comment on Facebook today. The question was raised on Facebook. When you wire your motors, do you use the correct firing order? I said no, and I don't put oil in them either. Brought up the question if I use blinker fluid, and I said Nope, and I don't use muffler bearings either. Yeah, and the reason I don't is because the wires are already way oversized on a model kit, even the Morgan ones. They're way over scale, so if you try to start crossing them back and forth across the top of the distributor, it would be 6 inches above the 6 scale inches above the frickin' distributor. I may cross a couple of them, but that's about it. Unless it's an Oldsmobile, Ken. My dad did that on his Oldsmobile, and it took like 6 months to figure out what was wrong with it before he realized that he had two plug wires crossed. Yeah, you can't work on them no more. I think the mechanics don't even work on them no more other than changing parts. After cars nowadays, you got to drop the engine cradle down to change the spark plugs. Take the wheel fender and wheel well apart to change the water pump. Hey Mike, how you doing? Yeah, we got one coming up with lights in it. We do. In fact, we probably have 2 of them. I have 2 of those kits. I have the FEC one and I have the Aoshima one. Yeah, I'm gonna do as far as full lighting on just a straight model car. When I do the 12 scale Camaro, I think I'm gonna go ahead and light it. Put all the lights, marker lights, interior lighting, the whole works. Who works in it? All right, Marcy, you take care of yourself.
Bye, Marcy.
All the interior. No, there's not all the interior decals. There's more. look on the door cards. Decal show badge there, but I'm not seeing a badge on any of these, so I don't know if I'm going to put it on there or not. Wood grain steering wheel, that's good enough. Okay. No, I'm not seeing any that have the badge on there, so we're not going to put them on there. Any air vents on here? Yes, there is. Get over here and get some of you guys your wrenches. here. Get some guys don't have the fields, aka wrenches, to get them on there so you can share links to your channels and whatnot. You guys, everybody.
Difficulties.
Always.
Always is.
I can.
We'll go plan B.
If you want, Kevin, you know how to do it. You can join in. More than welcome. All right, have a good night. Yeah, that's the way to go if you want to get them. Go through the guy who sells them here stateside. It's much quicker.
That Ryan.
If he doesn't have them, he can get them on order. Get them. Usually, they're not. He doesn't have them within 3 or 4 weeks. He can get them sent over. And he puts out a list fairly regularly on his Facebook page of what he has in and what's coming in, and what he's got and what's got coming. And that's how I got Hot Bees. He put up a set 70 Super B decals for it was red with the red stripes, and I emailed him and said they had one of the white stripes, and he said check. And he commented, I don't have one right now, but I can get you one here in like 2 weeks. I said, okay. The set I got has both black and white stripes. So that was all the other stuff. Oh, okay, let me see, I can probably adjust that. Settings. Off the auto adjust. Yeah, let me turn off the auto adjust. There you go. I'm turned all the way up. That's as loud as it gets. Yeah, I might. The settings and see where the microphone. That doesn't help. I can switch to a different mic.
Well, that's better.
Is it better? Okay.
Yeah, it is for me anyway.
turned both of them up to max. So the regular computer settings and the StreamYard settings. So that's as loud as I can make it. Okay. I don't always speak very loudly either, so that's probably part of it.
It sounded like you're about 4 feet away from the microphone earlier. Oh, hey, Edward.
Yeah, and Harbor Freight done screwed up. They sent me a 25% off coupon on the week I actually had money. So I'm going to go get me a new compressor tomorrow. They always send it to me at the end of the month when I'm broke. Because I do need to upgrade my compressor, that's for damn sure. That's Bruce's shovel. Just hope he's careful because I've seen Pet Cemetery, you know, some things you shouldn't be buried. Well, I'm happy with my gallery swallowtail so far. I just have a central pneumatic tankless compressor, and it works. It's quiet. I like it, but it doesn't have quite the oomph I need. I need something with a tank on it. My big compressor sounds like a Mack truck every time you start it up, so I can't use it. It's be on live stream at the same time.
It's like going out my garage. You hear it 4 blocks away.
Yeah, I could have it sit down. If I turned it out in the garage and turned it on, you could hear it in here. And the garage is like 50 feet away from me.
Yeah, I can hear it in this room, and the garage is 100 feet away with the doors closed. I know when I leave it on.
Yeah, I could, Kevin, but it says the garage is like across the yard, 50 feet away.
Yeah, it's too long for a hose. There's so much condensation, you won't be able to use it.
Yeah, because you'd have to run it underground. You'd have to run a hard line underground.
Yeah, you'd have to run 4 dryers in order to be able to use the thing.
Yeah, because the one I have now, it's not really made for the hobby. It's for driving a nail gun or something like that. That's what it's for. It's like one of the 150 psi, 6 gallon or 8 gallon hot dog compressor. It's incredibly loud. Sounds like a jackhammer when it's running. So I just we use it for working on the car and stuff like that. Yeah, it's for driving impact wrenches and stuff. It's not for the sign stuff like this. Okay. Paint the rather than try to cut out a frickin' teeny tiny little decal for the ignition. I think we'll just paint it. There we go. And we got the Harbor Freight has that Black Widow compressor for 200. I know that's a good one. I say get it for $50 off with the coupon. And it's got two regulators on it, so you can hook up two different airlines to it for two different airbrushes. It's got a lot smaller tank than my big one, but I don't really need a 6-gallon tank. Yeah, that's what I started out with, Kevin, was the car tire. You have to take it to the gas station and get it filled up. I've never had a gallery compressor. I mean, from what I've seen of that newest one, it's not really designed for what we do.
Oh, that big Mohimas?
No, the Max, whatever, that new one that you just got.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the Mohimas. Yeah,
It'd be good for doing like figure painting or fine detail work, but for spraying like a car body and stuff, I don't think everybody's saying it, they don't have enough oomph to it.
Oh, you're talking about the Turbo Max Mini. Yeah, you don't want a Turbo Max Mini. Nope. So watch my video.
Yeah, I have two on mine. I have two moisture traps. I have one at each end of the line on my compressor now, and I'll probably do the same thing on the new one. Oh yeah, like last week I couldn't hardly paint at all. I would paint for 10 minutes and the frickin' where's it at? And this one would be full of water. I'd paint for 10 minutes and this one would be completely full, almost up to the copper screen. And plus the big one on the other end on the compressor, it was about half full. It'd get about half full. So yeah, I know all
That's
about those.
interesting.
I've been looking at that Black Widow for about a year and a half now. I think this week I'll probably pull the trigger. So they sent me the coupon, and they'll say a week I got money.
Yeah, how dare them, right?
All right, that looks good. That looks good. Yay, thunderstorms coming.
Yeah, I know. They've been talking about it for the
I
last
wanted.
4 hours. I mean, yeah, we could use the rain, but
I could get by without it for a while. I just got my grass cut yesterday. Sunday was it? Whatever day I left you in the middle of this stream and then forgot to turn it off. Was it Sunday? Sunday, I guess it was. Or I turned it off and it turned itself back on all by itself. So I could live without rain for a little while. So I don't have to get the grass done again. Okay. Get those uploaded. Yeah,
those metal walkers are awesome, Walt. I use them all the time. I'm on my third set.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a new detail brush too. One with an O2 needle. I don't know if I'm gonna get gallery or get that Black Widow. That I really love my Black Widows too. So
Yeah, it's not going to paint. That Turbo Mini's not going to paint bodies.
no,
It'll paint small parts if you're using a 0.2 needle. That's about as big a needle as you can use with it.
I think those are more designed for like makeup artists and say figure painters, stuff like that.
Yeah,
doing a little
that's
fine
what
fine
it's
work.
For. They marketed it for everybody, but that's not
Airbrushing
working.
fingernails, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just not going to work that way.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having one. So if I was like traveling, I could, you could set up a remote location and be able to paint a little bit.
Yeah, you can paint small parts with it. It's be good for that.
Howdy, fellas.
Oh my God, he's out on the sidewalk running in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
strolling
Yeah, that's what I
around.
used too, Chad. I used the 0.5 fan cap on both the Swallowtail and the Black Widow.
Yep.
What I've done, the Swallowtail is for acrylics only, and the Black Widow right now is for only solvent-based paints.
Yeah, it's a good idea to separate them.
So I don't have I'm not playing with fire by
Yeah.
getting a cross-contamination and having the acrylic paint turning into a super ball inside the
Nothing worse
brush
than getting
because I didn't get it all cleaned out before I put a lacquer paint in it or Didn't get all the lacquer out before I put an acrylic paint in there.
Nothing worse than getting a white or black paint job done and having white flecks or black flecks in it. Sounds like I'm echoing.
No, you're not. You might still have the YouTube open on your end. We're not hearing it.
I'm not hearing any echoes.
Let me look. No, it's not up. Or is it? Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe it was.
Yeah, well, Chet, that remains to be seen if that one's even going to fly. A screen air is the best little mini I've ever used. It'll do 27 pounds all day long on its head, on its back. It doesn't care.
Especially a good idea to have it separate for primer for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Man,
I have a siphoning gun I use for primer.
yep. I used to use my touch-up gun just for primer. And
That's because it's got big bottles.
yep. Yeah, I think that's got an 8 or a 10 out, 12 ounce jug on it, I think. Maybe 10.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the thing for years. It's probably dried up. I probably forgot to clean
Yeah, I
it
used the
up.
big compressor for this one because but well, I only how I use this one is I'm painting like the 12 scale bodies, 8 scale bodies, stuff like that.
Yeah, primer's rough on an airbrush, so there's a lot of abrasives in it, more than paint is. I know it's rough on the tips and needles. It can be tough to clean out too.
I don't know, I'm not having any trouble with this Toledo Colorworks primer.
Yeah, that's true.
That
Yeah,
works great.
the lacquer primer is a different story, or the epoxies or the chromates. Them chromates, boy, they'll eat your gun up. That's what they use on a lot of aluminum and bare steel. That's what you see on all your aircraft frames. The greenish yellow primer. You wanna go see that kitty, Billy?
Here's what we're at on the interior for the Super B so far. Got the decals on the door cards.
I'm going to say, that's pretty fine painting there, Bob.
Yeah. There you go.
And there's the dash.
Cool. Which one's that for? Man.
The 70 Super B.
Oh, okay.
Super B.
Well, what did I do here?
Okay. Yeah, I'm super happy with the Clydo paints. I mean, I'm going to work on switching over to that almost exclusively, and especially with the varnish. The varnish is what sold me.
Yeah, Chet, if you got thick clear, you need to thin it out a little more. The Pache airbrush I had nothing but trouble with. But I got it secondhand from my brother. No telling what he did with it. A lot of people like the Pache. What are you doing, Joey? Yeah, I kind of like my lacquer primers. I know they're
Well, I'm
going
still
to
using
block
it. I
out
mean,
good.
I have Stino Res, and I probably will get to the Kaleido stuff eventually. But I do like my Mr. Surfacer 1500. I don't think it's
Yeah.
probably the best primer I've ever used.
Yeah, the advantage with the Kaleido primers, you don't have to worry about it eating into the plastic and ghosting back on you.
Yeah.
Got excited to try it.
Yeah, in my opinion, the matte black lays down just like the 1500
Does it?
surface. Yep.
I got to get past this build before I can try any of the other stuff. Yeah, there goes my Echo. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't think it's an echo. I think it's a delay. Yeah, I know
Get the
Don
transfer
liked his
tape on that one,
passion.
Par. Okay.
Turned out it's me, Joey. Oh.
So this is how those 3D printed seat belts come. And you
Right
peel
there,
them off
Walt.
and glue them in place. And they got all your different brand on there, so you can put whatever you want on your straps. The Simpson and Race Quip and Sables and all those, yeah. PRP. And they just basically I just start at one end, slide my knife under it. Once you get it started
Are they
coming up, it
stickers?
just comes right off.
Was that stickers, Bob?
You know, they're 3D printed onto decal paper.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Those
cool.
from STS.
Yeah.
Never seen that before.
They've
Yeah,
got radio faces and dials and air gauges and all that kind of stuff.
Huh.
something
Yeah,
new
so
they're
that,
doing.
Maybe are. What if you lifted them up with tape, or would that ruin it?
you could, I guess.
I'm surprised they don't put a tape layer over to help you peel it, like a
The
low
first
tack
set, this one actually had
Briskin
some
does.
transfer tape in it, but the first set didn't.
Oh, so they probably already thought of that. I looks ain't everything, Chet. Poor Joey. Everybody picking on Joey. I see Marcy showed up to visit with Joey for a minute. Are you dipping in water, huh, Eddie?
No. They do have some that are that way, but this is not.
Oh,
It's like vinyl
huh,
that's 3D printed onto the paper.
weird. I'm surprised they didn't do a video on that. STS is pretty good at doing tutorials on their
Let's see,
decals.
turn this off. And then there,
Huh,
there it is.
cool. Boy, it beats the old buckle and ribbon.
Yeah, definitely. Come on, light. Don't give up the ghost now.
I mean, I'm still getting quite a delay on the audio. That's weird. That
You
looks
just kind of,
Kev proof or idiot proof.
Hey, Bob,
yes, sir.
for making homemade decals, what do you spray over the top of it? Just plain clear coat?
Yeah, clear lacquer. You want to just dust them the first time because you put too much on it,
Smear them,
put too
kind
much
of?
on, it'll melt the ink. You just want to dust it. Then you can come back and lay a little bit heavier. Or if
And
you
you
want, you
want,
could even do the first coat with the lacquer, the dust of that, and then you come back with a acrylic varnish
okay.
over the top. And just want to you want to seal it so that the ink isn't exposed to the moisture. Basically, all you want to do.
Okay.
Once it's down and sealed, it's good.
Have you
I'm
tried the
showing,
Kaleido over the decals?
Yep, I have.
this is my first try at decals, so
And
The
the
varnish?
the Kaleido clear varnish works great over bare decals.
Oh yeah.
And then you can soak your decals and put them on.
Hmm.
I was shocked
Yeah, it'd
when
be
I
the same for if you're trying to salvage old ones.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to fix the old decals for sure.
Yeah, yeah, you just
that's what
spray
I
them.
did with the Black Rat. When I put it together over the 48 hours.
Hey Bruce, is that Kaleido on that Chrysler?
Yes, sir.
Man, is that cool? That's my favorite one you've done so far. I think it's slick.
That's everything on there is Kaleido's paints.
That looks like the color I need for that Olds, but he already supplied the paint. If I ever get to it. I'd set me up a bench here on the scooter.
you should.
I
Yes.
might get some building done.
Speed bump modeling.
When you
Got to get out of the house every now and then. It's about to drive me nuts over there.
There's the interior for the car.
Nice.
I get turned right so you can see the dash.
That ought to win you some hardware. That is cool.
really nice.
I put a lot of effort in that. Just to make sure that they see the interior.
Now, Chet, take a look at that. That's a real Mopar.
What car is that?
Is there enough lights in there?
It's a Mobius Chrysler. Was that 56?
Oh, okay.
Man, that thing pretty.
It is.
That is sharp.
I got too much light on. You can't see the taillights. There we go.
I'd have Tom look at this video and see if he likes that color. I'll just use that. It looks pretty darn close.
Yeah, that's my pride and joy.
Yeah, that's nice. That your scooter, Kevin?
Yeah,
He's winding up the rubber band.
that's that jackass with that Hellcat.
And then there's the bottom.
That is cool.
Good looking kit, man. Real nice.
Now he starts out the speed bump and does the drag race clear down Patterson here.
And the gas tank comes out.
Is that where you're putting a battery there, Bruce?
Yeah. The battery goes through here.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got a cantilever on it.
Sweet.
And I just push it up in there and push it shut. Did you hear it snap?
Yeah.
I sure did.
It ain't gonna fall out.
I'm gonna have to light one up one of these days. A model. I'm good at lighting up. Obviously.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. right-handed cigarettes, not the devil's lettuce.
I like the left-handed ones myself.
You're better to smoke the ones that don't come in a pack.
Yeah, don't that stuff don't do anything for me.
You like that color, Kevin? You're gonna love this one. This is not done yet.
Cool. Got the '56 Chevy.
Yep.
Yeah, that come out nice. Those are real fiddly. I remember those from '70.
Yeah, that's the OG Revell.
Yep,
So
I
yeah,
remember those from when we were kids.
uh-huh. This is the one when I was a kid.
I could tell. I,
Yeah,
you
that's
got the
the
doors lined up good.
yeah. That's what's scary. This is the tungsten steel with 2 coats of their new clear over the top of it. Green
Or what?
clear.
You do the same thing in a Chrysler, but a different green.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, fire department's here.
Well, that's actual paint. That's not a clear paint. That's a solid paint.
Hey, I'm at fire truck.
That's
I can't hear
emerald
past the
green.
fire truck. Hope my house ain't on fire.
You'll find out when you get there.
Well, let's see if he turns it on my street.
Yeah, Bob calls me Mr. Shiny now.
Yep.
Got it.
You do got some shiny stuff.
Did you use the same process with the Chrysler? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Just a different green.
Yeah, that's got titanium alloy under this one,
Okay.
and then that's emerald green on top of it.
Nice. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not looking forward to spraying those stinky base coat stuff.
So it's got 11 milliliters of clear on it.
Wow. Did you have to polish it?
I did polish this one a little, and then I
Just
gave
a
it
little.
a coat of wax.
Yeah. Cool.
Now this one I'm not done with yet.
Yeah.
That doesn't have any clear over it yet.
Yeah, you can tell it looks like a base coat.
Yeah. But it's that's gallery paint makes me a painter I'm not. Make me look like I know what I'm doing, and I really am a hacker.
Looks pretty good to me, buddy.
For sure.
Not pulling my line.
I owe it all to everybody out there in the YouTube lands. Thanks, Joey. Thanks, Chet.
Thought I turned into Bud. Huh?
Not bad for a half blind guy.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Amazing what us gimps can do, huh?
Yes.
What cookie, Billy? You need a lot bigger sticker than that, Joey. Making fun of my Obama scooter.
I would.
I wish they paid for it.
Oh.
Every time I applied for a wheelchair scooter, they just laugh at you.
My father-in-law, his insurance would pay for, but he had to have it
Oh
13
boy,
months.
Eddie.
After 13 months, they'd buy it for him. Because the last one we had to send back because he didn't have very long. He passed away.
Is she feeling sick, Eddie, or just what? What are you doing, Thurman? Get your butt in here.
Yeah,
Joey too. Eddie
sure.
too. Hope she's all right, Eddie.
Turn the light on, I can see.
I feel like I got to paint again. I don't feel like doing all this damn painting tonight, but got
I
this
think Jimmy said
Dodge
he was sick.
desk now.
Been choking too many chickens today, Jimmy. You gonna eat them cookies, or can't you reach it? Excuse me.
Those PBRs catch up to you, Jimmy?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Hmm.
Of all the beers, he picks PBR.
That's because that's a wise choice. PBR is the best beer.
Oh God.
It's real American beer.
Well, at least he's not drinking Bud Light.
That's true.
Now the Miller Lite, that was always my go-to.
I don't mind Miller Lite.
Their regular Miller beer is a little bit too strong for me.
I like that too.
Never was much of a beer drinker.
There's them installed.
Ah, that's cool.
That looks good, Bob.
That was a lot easier, huh?
Yeah. Now you
I think
did them
last
on the.
time I did seatbelts was on that 16th scale
I did them
Cobra I
on
did
this one
years
too.
ago. Cool.
Oh, nice.
Now, how much they get for that set?
It wasn't very expensive. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it wasn't too much.
Miller High Life is good, Jimmy. Yeah, I like that. What Pontiac is that, Bob?
This is the '77 Cafe Racer, the War Eagle.
Oh,
Wide body.
okay. I think, yeah. It's an MPC kit, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember that.
This is one I had. Was Scott's.
Yeah. That's a
Hey,
cool
Bruce.
kit.
Hey, Bruce, make sure you don't have no glue on your hands.
I haven't tested any glue in 45
Okay.
minutes.
Okay. I hate when that
Oh,
happens.
you'd hear a grown man cry after cussing his head off.
No kidding.
Yes,
Always,
sir.
always cringe when I see somebody wearing gloves finishing a model.
I'm gonna start wearing gloves after my clear is done. When I'm touching it.
I gotta be able to feel it with my own fingers.
Yeah.
You end up with glue on the glove, and then you're in trouble.
Yep.
Well, for certain things, I'll wear the gloves. That's what I'm talking about. Not
No
everything.
glove, no love.
Well, don't that just suck?
Yeah, that sucks, man. I don't like that theory.
No. I don't think any of us do.
Well, you know, when it snaps like that, it's either broke or it's in place.
Yeah. No kidding.
One of those two
Oh.
there.
Oh, snap.
That's what snap means. Snap means to break.
Well, I guarantee friggin' tell you one thing. I'm not going to have to glue this in there. And I'm not taking it back out either.
Nope.
This is the final test fit right here live, folks.
That's it, man.
It's yeah.
Do or
And
don't.
I think it's sharp.
You guys seen it live.
I like it. Heck yeah.
Wait till you see it at Acme.
Man, that'd look good in my showcase, Bruce. What do you want to trade?
Kevin,
Anything
I
but
don't
the
know,
old.
buddy. I'm going to take it to Acme first. Then we'll talk about trade.
I've been doing quite a bit of trading and gifting.
Now, yours is more valuable than my stuff.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That interior is lit up.
I figure if it gives somebody a little bit of joy, I'll give them a model.
I want some joy, but I don't know if a model will do the kind of joy I'm looking for, Kevin. What else you get?
It
I
only
don't know.
took,
I'm starting to run out of space, so I've got some of them gonna have to go somewhere.
it only took Jimmy and Sluggo 2 months to talk me out of the builds I gave them.
I think I know which one you're talking about for Jimmy. That was actually really nice.
Yeah, I kind of miss getting rid of that Astro, but
I remember
got another.
those. Those were those old Flintstone ones, wasn't they?
Yeah.
Or
Oh, the
was that-
last one I got from Jeff was really nice kit. The one I did for Jimmy, that thing was a mess.
Was it a brick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they refined the molds after that. The Testers Hobby Shop only editions were pretty nice.
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, I think they ran 500. The one Jeff gave me is like 352, I think, out of 500. It even comes with the metal wheels and the
Oh,
slugger
really?
winch grill, the headlight, the mirrors.
Nice.
I'm gonna take a break from resin after this old.
That resin's a lot of work, man.
Yeah, it is. There ain't much of the resin left now.
No, I've got a camper, but let's see.
By the
I got a couple.
time I replace that body, there's only the roof is resin now.
I got that little one yet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I might make a little trailer or something out of it. I don't know. But then I got this one too. This is kind of cool.
little 4x8 teardrop.
Teardrop, yeah. I've had this for a little bit. Nice little kit.
Push. Bruce is making us dizzy. Oh man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, them lights really set that off.
That is a sharp car.
I'm gonna say you get
see
at
the
least.
interior as it goes around, can't you?
I bet you get a top 10 award with that. I like that.
You got headlights working on it and everything?
Yeah,
Yes.
Son of a gun.
headlight, dome light.
There's four LEDs inside for the dome lights.
Now that's a classy looking ride.
Yeah, it is.
Big old white walls. That's my style. I don't think Bruce is going to want to trade that one.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, buddy.
I
Looks like
am
you.
excited.
Looks like you'd take a bite out of it.
Now I got to make another video.
Look what I made.
Look what I did.
Yeah, it's something to be proud of. I'd be bragging too.
That's why I would do it.
Yeah, it needs polished back up. It's got prints all over some dirt, but yeah, I am so proud of that thing. I'm gonna walk down the street, hold my suspenders out tomorrow.
Well, you got something to take next time you go get your eye shot. See your doctor.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, this one's got to go to my eye doctor next time I go get my shot.
That's beautiful, man. I really like that.
Just don't tell anybody the mistakes you made on it. They'll never see it.
Right.
Everybody always has to say what their mistakes were. I don't know why we do that.
It's because we do.
Edward, I'm not taking it back apart to put fantasy dice in there.
Go, Bob.
Sorry, dude. It needs some, but no.
Just say no dice.
No
No.
dice.
It's on that one.
It is together and it is staying that way.
Was that grill molded open or did you blackwash it?
It's molded open.
Bill? Gonna say that'd be an easy one to open if it wasn't.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Stupid camera gets getting excited because it's too close.
You could always tell the shine when you can see the reflection of what it's sitting on.
Yep. Now I want to build another one.
Do it.
Yeah, Moby is pretty nice stuff.
It is. I mean, it's got its quirks, but yeah, it's good stuff. Chapter has one 2043 battery in it. You know, watch battery.
Yeah, you can run LEDs forever on those things.
Oh yeah.
Mark says 12 LEDs will run for about 18 days.
Yeah.
This has 12.
Which means
There's two and the backup lights, but I don't have them. I don't have them hooked up because I can't get the touch switch to work.
Oh, well, just
Oh
tell them
well.
just tell them reverse is out.
Yeah.
That was a common thing with Chrysler.
Yes, it was.
I
Anything
remember,
electrical was common with Chrysler.
I remember Mom's Fury wagon. Every time she parked, all us boys would have to get out and push her backward.
That's because transmission filter was dirty.
Probably.
That's a common thing with the Chrysler product. If it doesn't go backwards, change the transmission filter.
Man, we drove that car like that for probably 2 or 3 years.
Right back.
No, Jimmy, it doesn't need 22-inch wheels on it. I know that's your thing, not mine.
Get out of here. Yeah. Go. Stray dog. Sneak up on it.
The hell are you talking about? Also,
That dog tried to steal her cookie.
Oh,
That's what I got to worry about with walking the dog. These stray dogs happens every now and then. That one looks like a mama. Oh,
ballast resistors. My 71 Charger. I always carried an extra one in there.
oh yeah.
I
My
carry
father-in-law.
2.
My father-in-law's van, about every month he'd burn one out in it.
Yep.
Dodge van.
My 64 Galaxy with the 352 in it, I carried 4 sets of points in the glove box
Oh yeah.
and a
Best-
matchbook.
Yep. Best way to gap the point. Young people wouldn't know what the hell we was talking about.
Nope.
Mm-mm. They wouldn't even know what a ballast resistor is.
Yeah, let alone
Yeah.
Rabbit bearings, a bubble balancer.
Didn't have to worry about shorting the points out using a matchbook either.
Nope.
And then you had the matchbook so your 8-track tape player would play, right?
Yes. That was the other purpose.
Ain't got no dentures, one. I got 3 teeth left, buddy. I ain't never get no dentures. I'll just gum my way through everything.
One thing I got to do left to do on this thing is put the radiator hose on it.
Upper or the lower?
I got stuff over here.
Because it's not getting a lower. It has a lower, but it's not getting it. I tried
Hey, Bob.
5 times to put that sucker in there, and no.
Hey, Bob, Joey wants to know if there's a part number for them seatbelts.
There probably is, but there's nothing on them. Just have to. I can look them up.
He's always got to make us work, don't he?
That's what we're here for.
I think they've got a whole section on their website that says 3D. Dimensional. It's under dimensional. If you click on the website under dimensional designs, it shows you all this 3D stuff that they have.
Oh, crap. I forgot I had these
They got
brownies.
gauges. They've got louvers. They got the little idiot lights for the your cab of your pickup. They've got reheater controls, toggle switches,
Well, it's
headlights
together
if you
more.
want actual glass headlights. The racing harnesses, the trailer chicken lights. They got
Switch
Ford
not
and
working.
blue ovals. They got
We had a
seatbelt buckles, dimensional lock cylinders. The chevron tail lights for like the old rat rod type stuff. Got a bunch of different radios, bow ties, round speakers. I was asking the seat belts. I just passed them up. They're $12 for the seat belts for the racing harness. The regular ones, there's Zeus fasteners. There's 3D Zeus fasteners. Cable ends. For your NASCAR guys, they've got the same material for the net, for the window nets. Kenworth dimensional decal emblems, sun visors. Okay, for
Yes, I
cab
really
light.
girl.
Yeah,
All
there's
right,
a
let's
bunch of
go.
stuff.
Out of here.
Most of it's between $6 and
Away.
$12 for them. But the actual, let's see, the actual part number, I don't know if it has one. There you just click on the part and yeah, the part number. Just the racing harnesses, flexible dimensional decals. You can get them blue, black, or red. You just click on which color you want and how many you want.
I think
They
it'd
got
be
'em 3 different
STS,
colors.
Joey.
Yeah, it's STS decals.
STS.
Oh, here, let me do this.
Man,
Back over here.
The fuck are you talking about? One Jesus.
Okay, if you're on STS decals up here, dimensional designs, you click on that one. And you go down. To get his rear control toggle switch decals. Get your dimensional decals. You pick the color, blue, black, or red. There, $12. But there's what the sheet looks like. You get two of them on a sheet, and they say you get all the different brand patches that you can put on, so you can make whatever brand you want, and that's them.
pretty neat.
Say they got like cab lights for your pickup trucks and chicken lights for your trailer and louvers, and so your 3D radios and 3D heater controls, all kinds of stuff. And they're adding more every time I go in there. They got more stuff. Okay. Oh, let me put this back up there. We can go for about 30 more minutes tonight, guys, and then we'll shut her down. Because I'm getting hungry.
I'm sitting there eating brownies now. So hard.
That cheese sandwich from about 6 hours ago is just not cutting the mustard.
Cheese sandwich.
Yeah. Well, it's like my doctor bitches at me because I don't eat often enough. I don't understand because I'm so big. But
Oh shit! Damn it! My dog just fell down the sewer. Billy. He fell right out of the harness. Damn it. Oh, crap. What am I going to do? Oh, shit.
get the fire department.
Man, I'm going to have. How'd you fall out of the harness? I hope she don't climb back. Oh, man. Oh, my God. What am I going to do? What you doing, Billy? You stay right there. Don't you go nowhere. You guys see her?
No. Hopefully that's what he's doing. Oh, that's another person that live streamed, I guess.
No, don't you go down that pipe. You stay right here. Can you guys see?
No, I can hear him. I
Damn
see
it.
you.
What are you doing to your dog, Kevin?
She fell in the damn sewer.
Are you shit me?
My dog fell in there. I called 911. You just stay right here, Billy. We'd have to lift this off. The fire department's coming.
Can I get it?
If you can reach her. Billy, come here. We were walking and she just disappeared. Next thing I know, she had her leash on, but she slid right out of her harness.
Let me get it.
Oh, don't get yourself stuck in there. I'm afraid.
Every day.
She usually scared of even going near them.
I can see why.
And I looked over and she was gone. I'm like, what the hell? Is she down in the damn sewer? Stand up, Billy. Oh, I'm afraid if you pull her ear, she's going to try to run in that pipe. Can you guys see? Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh.
All right, I'll call the fire department, get it canceled.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Oh God. Oh. Stay here a minute.
Wow, that was exciting.
Yeah.
Remember a dog
Good,
walking around here?
good thing Pennywise wasn't down there.
That was the first thing pops in my head when you say from down there. Oh, Pennywise.
I didn't know what he was doing. Then he's like, she fell down. I heard the dog. What? I'm like, are you shitting me? How the hell does that happen? Hopefully, dog will be all right. Now I got out this Dodge 4-wheel drive I was building a while back, though. Try to. Oh, this is just going to be a shelf piece, but I do want to finish it.
Yeah.
Now get
He's
away.
back.
Now get away from the sewer. Good thing that skinny kid walked by. Fall right down there and grabbed her. Oh, I hope she's all right. What's all the noise?
It's Darren's compressor. I hear that.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe I had some static going on. Oh yeah.
Dog, all right, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm not. I'd probably ready to have a freaking heart attack.
I can imagine.
The cops showed up right after he got her out. Guess she's going to need a bath.
Yeah.
I was scared that she was going to try to go back in that sewer pipe that was back in the back there. Man, we walked by there thousands of times, and that she must have just fell in and her harness came off. I know what I'll be doing tonight. Oh man.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be going home. That's for sure.
Oh man. Talk about panic.
I was panicking and I wasn't even there.
Ooh man. These dogs are my whole world. Ooh.
Yeah.
Guess I should get a bigger dog next time. He won't fall in the holes. I just about had a heart attack, Eddie. That kid wouldn't have come by. She was starting to head into that pipe. Afraid of him. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, they wanted to file a report. I told her it's all right. She's rescued. So I was expecting a big fire truck to show up or something.
Well, that's what they do.
Now you
Yeah.
stay away from that one. Usually she's scared to death of them and walks way around them. Roxanne did that years ago. She was walking in the street, slid on the ice, and almost went in one of them. That's the first time that ever happened to me. I can't imagine people lose a kid or something. The panic they must go through. Oh. Maybe I won't tell Roxy. She's
That'd
gonna
probably be
wonder
a
why
good
I'm giving
idea.
her a bath, though.
So you want to know why we're getting a bath?
Yeah, she just had a bath yesterday. Guess what, kid? You're getting 2 in a row. I got the kid's phone number so I could call and give him a reward or something. I never carry any money on me. Good thing he was a skinny kid. And he slid right down in there and came right back up. It's like God sent him to help.
Right.
Oh, man. Right by a hooker. Yeah, that's the only thing. There ain't been no rain here forever. I'm surprised there's even water in the sewer. He was standing in 4 inches of water. I don't know if you guys could see her or not, could you?
No,
No.
no.
I had my
It was just a
camera
black
pointed
screen.
down in there.
It was just black.
Ugh. Where are you going to find mud around here to fall in? I could just say she stepped in some dog's big poop pile or something, I guess. That's happened before. Ignorant people that don't pick up their poop. What do you think, Billy? You feel lucky today? You're going to have to walk home. Oh, that's so much for my buddy who lives right here. He must have been sleeping. I texted, see if he'd help. I better text him and thank him anyway. Woo.
Boston, how you doing? So Boston, he threw his dog down the storm drain.
Unlock.
Well, that's about all I can do tonight.
Yeah, she's fine. Oh, at least she's not limping or nothing. I was afraid the way he had to grab her legs, it might have hurt her. That kid gave me a phone number. Ain't even a area code from around here.
Really? That was nice of him.
Makes me wonder if he wasn't an angel sent to help.
He might have been.
Man.
Well, when people move, they keep their cell phone numbers, so.
Yeah. Jim from Southwest Florida Models, he still has his Pennsylvania phone. He lives in Florida.
Oh, yeah, maybe what this is. These
Yeah.
kids sounded like they were from Colombia or something. Or Uganda. They could barely speak English. He kept saying, me help, me help. I said, sure, go for it.
That was nice.
I was
Yes.
trying to find something to block the pipe leaving the sewer so she didn't go down in that pipe. She'd have been gone forever then.
Yup.
Man.
Hey, Serge.
Well, so much for the secret. They called my wife's phone. Reverse 911, I guess. I don't know how they got her number. She just texted me, freaking out. Ain't no lying about that one.
The shadow knows.
Man. Well, she probably seen me in the same spot and called them. I'll have to find out. She's always watching me on her phone, tracking me. Oh. Man, I'm still shaking. What a brat. Why would you do that? Now you're going to walk past this one and fall in? I don't think so. You'd think they
Yeah.
put some kind of
Now, Kevin,
bars or something over them.
don't be gaslighting that dog. The dog was the victim.
Yeah, she definitely was. Poor thing, she was down there, didn't know what to do.
I could hear the poor thing whining. Yeah.
Oh. No, Serge, I just lost my dog down the sewer and somebody had to rescue her.
He's just really lucky Pennywise wasn't in that sewer tonight.
Say what?
You were just lucky Pennywise wasn't down that sewer tonight.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, no telling what. I mean, we got raccoons, everything else to go down in there.
Yeah. Rats and everything, I'm sure.
We got a whole family of them live on our street. I was looking all over, looking for sticks or limbs or something to block that hole. She started to head for that pipe. I kept her, sit. Good thing you listened this time. No, they rescued her. Funny how the cop showed up right after the excitement was over. It was pretty quick, though. They were there within 3 minutes.
Serge, didn't see you sneak in.
Pretty close, Jones. The water was probably 6 inches deep. If it would have been deeper, she probably would have drowned. It was up to her chin. You ready to ride so we can go home? I don't even think I want you on my footrest, you stinky thing. Ooh. Yeah, you ain't getting much past Roxanne. I don't understand why they called her phone and not mine. Maybe they seen me laying on the ground trying to get her out of the sewer, and the cops were up on the street. I don't know. That's the first time I've laid on my stomach in years. My back. I'll tell you. Pay for this one. What's up, SST?
Larry.
Hey, there's Bud. Yeah. I still ain't going to the house for a while. I gotta settle down. Got my knuckles all skinned up. Yep, busted for our wild night. Exactly, Eddie. My wife knew there was something wrong with me before I did when I had my heart attack in 2020. She's like, "There's something wrong with you." Like, no kidding. I think I'm gonna have to come up with a different nickname for that dog. It's sewer rat. What's up, buds? I don't know if I said hi yet or not. Ain't quite myself after that.
Oh, Terry out here tonight?
Yep.
Hey, Terry,
Okay,
what's
yeah.
up, buddy?
You just got in.
I've been busy over painting, so I wasn't paying much attention.
Lady and the sewer tramp. Which one's which
Man.
though?
She does have teeth that look like a beaver. Got two teeth left in the front. She lifts her lips. She looks like a beaver. Not that kind of beaver either, Joey.
Yeah, am I too loud? I can turn it back down. They said I wasn't loud enough earlier. I turned the volume way up.
Like I said, we've walked past there probably 10,000 times,
Yeah.
and she always walks way away from them. Not this time. I don't know if you can mute Darren's mic or what, but man, that's...
Oh, I can.
Is mine loud?
Oh yeah, that's all we hear is your spraying. Now it's really quiet. There you go, Jeff. Gummy would probably help me right now. I'm goofy enough. much for going home and relaxing.
Yeah, I wanted to go up for that model car museum thing, but I couldn't swing it.
And that'd be an expensive trip, wouldn't it?
No, not too bad.
For me, it would.
Be
Now we got to deal with broken glass all over the sidewalk. Jeez, what's wrong
2
with
tanks of
people?
gas, but that's about it.
Yeah, it probably
By
ain't
the
so
weather, I
far
just
for
went for
you.
a day. I'd have just went for a day. I wouldn't have stayed overnight or anything.
Was that about 700 miles for you?
No. It's 180 miles to Kansas City and about another 100 miles up to Lincoln from there. A little over
Oh,
100, probably, maybe 100 and a half. So it's about 300
I
to
guess
Lincoln
my
from here.
geographical brain ain't working right now. Yeah, I guess Missouri would be a lot closer.
Yeah.
Someday you'll have to do it. I wish they'd have put it more centrally located. I guess it's better in Salt Lake.
You can't get much more central than Lincoln, Nebraska. That's like smack dab in the middle
Yeah,
of the country.
yeah, that's true. Very true. Yeah, I watched a bunch of those videos. I don't. Oh yeah, I remember seeing Mark in there. Yeah, the other Mark Jones. There's probably a
I really
bunch
get
of
a chance
Mark
to
Jones.
watch too much of them. I kind of fast forwarded through a couple of them, but I didn't really sit down and watch them.
I watched the one with Jim Keeler in it. I thought he was going to keep going and going and going and going. He's the one that edited that article I wrote for Model Cars. He got paid and I didn't, apparently. Probably not much of that going on, buds. Now Krista's texting me. See what she.
What you do to the dog?
Talk about panic.
I apologize. I did not realize I was being that loud. I thought that was getting muted
That's all
out.
It wasn't that loud. It's just nobody was really talking, so it was just like
Could hear that
it was the
cycling off.
loudest thing going on. Yeah,
Gotcha. All right.
He
or at
always
least for me, it wasn't. If I get something too noisy, I just turn my volume down on my headset. So
walks way away from the sewer. I'm texting Craig back.
Jeff is whacked out on gummies, huh? Yeah. You gotta enjoy things sometimes, so.
Yeah, THC never did a whole lot for me.
Doesn't do much for you.
No.
Eventually,
Believe me, I tried.
my wife, it works good on her. Oh.
But the only thing I got from it was a raw throat for 2 days after smoking.
Oh, yeah.
But I never got a quote buzz.
Tasty waves and the cool buzz.
Never even got the munchies from it, so. Kind of a failure all the way around. We can thank Kevin for the extended episode because I was just about to shut down when he threw his dog down the sewer.
And it's equipment.
If that doesn't earn a like from everybody, then I don't know what does.
Yeah, that added some good drama.
Sure did.
Bad for me. Now
Yeah,
I'm
you-
gonna have to bandage up my knuckles.
Yeah,
I
you
must
might
have-
need to do that.
I must have fell or something because my knuckles are all skinned up. I'm still shaking.
Oh, cool. I hope it turned out well. I really love my color shift paints. I've done several cars in the color shift. I've been real happy with it. That's one thing I'm kind of waiting for Kaleido to come out with, some color shift paints.
Yes, it is. Here, I'll show you the box. Maybe. Get all the junk out of it.
Listen,
I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, it's a 56.
56 Chrysler 300B.
It's an awesome
I
kit.
just bought,
I just realized it doesn't have
you doing,
mirrors.
Norm?
well, they
Get
were
your new
optional
truck?
back then.
Norma?
Well, you missed the drama. You missed the drama. It was over at the park on the sewer. You went right in. I went to pull an harness to pull her up, and she slid right out of it. She was down in the bottom of the. She was down the bottom of the sewer with the water up to here.
That's no fun. And they're fishing away.
I called 911. They were sending the cops. Some little skinny black kid come by. He said, "I go down and get him." now I gotta go home
Yeah, I
and give her
just
a
got
bath.
the Mobius Ventura kit that I'm gonna start here. I'm kind of waiting for Onyx to finish his to find out if there's any pitfalls I got to worry
I
about.
was live on camera I was live on camera with my buddies, and they were all panicking, as I was. What you got?
Probably help. A snare for a dog.
Oh man, that would have been handy.
A buddy of mine just passed away, and then we had to go get in the house and feed his dog. She had 2 dogs.
Get over here.
I'm the only one that could go in there without them freaking out.
Yeah, that would have been handy.
I didn't know how they were going to react, so I took this just in case. One was going to get stupid. They were good guys. Yeah, they're both good guys. They were happy to see us, and that's what it was.
And I'm still shaking.
I bet you are. It sucks. He's above water though, or head was above water? Him or her?
Her.
Her.
Now that I was afraid she was going to go in the back where the pipe went out.
Yeah, yeah.
If she'd have gotten that, we'd have never got her.
There's coons back there. There's groundhogs back there. Anything could have got back there. Maybe.
We're lucky, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I was looking out for her.
And these dogs are my whole world.
Yeah, we're on the
She-
color
you say She
shift.
slipped out of her harness.
This is
Yeah, she
a patch.
fell in, and I went to pull the
and
harness,
it's
and
just
it
a
just
bare
whoop.
Oh
a
shit!
little bit at the
Like
very
losing
bottom
a
is,
fist.
is all the
Oh
pigment.
shit!
The rest
Check
of
it
it's all
out,
clear.
Red. Let me see if I got another harness. I think I might have a harness.
No, her harness fits good and
want you-
everything. I don't know how it came off.
Hmm.
I don't get it.
They can back
So it's
out.
all-
They can back right in.
My bulldogs back out of them all the time. They
It's-
go backwards.
it's
come
99.
right out of
Well, that don't use a regular collar on her.
Just a little bit of pigment.
I better log live stream here.
Good to see you got her back though.
Like driving everybody crazy.
it. You look at it.
So I wasn't around. We could have snagged her up out.
Tornado's okay if you've been drinking. It's kind of funny, man. You can make fun of the movie. Yeah, that's what I used to do tonight. I had an issue about when I was doing a big the 16 scale. I kept getting fish eyes in it, so I canceled it. I just canned the double can, and that was it fills up. It fills all these bottles and put it up. That's the green copper from testers. And I just left the gas and I sprayed the airbrush in it. I'm not losing any when I spray. That's probably gonna last me for 10 years. But like that'd be kind of nice to come up with some interference colors like that. From the chameleons.
Exactly. Yeah, just talking to my neighbor. He's like, he got in his truck. He said, man, I wish I'd have known. I'd have just snared her. He pulled a snare out of his truck. I guess I should have thought to text him.
So you were panicking in a moment, so.
Well, I'm going to log off, Bob. I guess we're close to done anyway.
Yep.
I got to go in and
Yep.
fill up the tub for the dog.
So it was definitely leaving. Your dog on the drain. As I told Dave Simpson, I couldn't do that.
Catch you guys all later.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, Kevin. Yeah, I'm going to jump off too. I'm going to glue these
Yeah.
license plates on call today.
Okay.
So, night, everybody in the chat. Thanks for popping in.
We're pretty much there.
And Bob, thanks for putting up the live, and we'll catch you all.
No problem.
Later.
You guys on tomorrow, is it?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Night, everybody.
you on tomorrow, Bruce, or next week? Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you later, Bob. You can have a good
Yeah.
night. Everybody in
Okay.
chat.
All
I
right.
might jump on Zoom for a few minutes later.
Okay. Well, good night, everybody.